Don't really think he looks much like a mouse.
Robot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what did he tell us about passwords? Use numbers and letters. What else did he tell us about passwords? Who was listening? Show me you were listening.
It has to be something that no one can guess.
And it's something no one could guess, right? Great one.
It has to be 8 characters long.
At least 8 characters long. Different passwords for different accounts, right? Who can you share your passwords with? Your parents or a trusted adult. Or guardian, right?
Like no guardian.
No friends, right?
Siblings.
No friends, no brothers and sisters, just mom or dad or trusted guardian. It's a big job being a digital citizen, right? We have to learn, like a grandmother, yeah. We have to learn how to be responsible for our accounts. Now in school, what do you have to be responsible for? Cleaning your desk. Clean up your table. Well, in your digital world, right, on technology, we have to learn how to be responsible for our accounts, like Webkins and Club Penguins, right, or any of those things. And so we have to keep our passwords private. Now, you know what I know? Some other things about technology and offline. Sometimes people say mean things to each other. Sometimes kids say mean things. Sometimes kids try and make other people feel sad. Sometimes kids don't let someone sit at lunch with them. Don't let them be part of a group, right? You know what I know? Is everyone looking at me? Most of you in here don't say mean things. Most of you in here don't exclude people. You let people come with you. And guess what? Most of you in here might not be the kids who are the targets, right? The ones who are receiving the mean messages. You know what I know? A lot of you in here, though, have seen people do mean things to other people. Or have seen someone sitting alone because the people in their lives wouldn't sit with them, right? The kids in their lives wouldn't sit with them. Do you think we have a responsibility as members of this school, as digital citizens, right? Do you think we have a job to do something when we see mean things being said? Or people not letting people participate in activities with them or eat lunch with them? What do you think our job is when we see that stuff? What's our job when we see people being mean to other people?
That might happen to you sometimes.
I love that. What's your name?
Lisette.
What is it?
Lisette.
Lisette? That's a pretty name, but also, that's such a great idea, Lisette. You can say, you know what? I don't like that. I want you to be nice. What else? That's a great start. Yes?
To tell them to stop doing that to them.
You can ask them to stop, yes? You can let an adult know, maybe a teacher or parent.
You might have already offended them, so they might have a reason to offend you.
Well, no one has the right to hurt another person.
No one has the right.
No one has the right to use their words to hurt another person's feelings or to make another person feel uncomfortable. We don't have the right to do that, right? What can you do with your words if you see somebody treating somebody else cruelly? What can you do to support the person who's receiving the mean messages? You already have 2 great ideas, to let an adult know and to ask the person to stop. But what can you do with your words and actions to support the person who's being hurt?
Tell them how the other person feels about what they're saying.
What do you mean?
Say you're hurting their feelings.
Ooh, I like that. Let the other person know that they're being hurtful. I like that. But what can you do? What's your name? Ilana? Rihanna? What can you do for Rihanna if Liana? Ilana is saying mean things to Rihanna? What can you do for Rihanna? What can you say to Rihanna? Okay, what can you say to Rihanna to make Rihanna feel better? What are things you can say to Rihanna?
Get up.
I can't hear you. Move your hands.
Get up.
Get up? What if they're just saying mean things? What can you do to make Rihanna feel better with your words to make her feel stronger?
Pray to God.
What? You can say a prayer, definitely. You can, well, but what if she does feel offended? What can you say? It's okay to feel hurt if somebody's using their words to hurt you. Try to ignore it. How about saying, Rihanna, I like you. I think you're beautiful. I think you're fun. I think you're smart. To remind Rihanna about the things that you like about her, right? Doesn't everyone want to hear nice things when somebody's saying something mean? To be reminded of all the nice things people like about you? All right. How much more time do we have? 2 minutes? So let's wrap up. Tell me, everyone, I need 5 things that you've learned today about being a digital citizen. Number 1. Yes, sir. Keep your passwords private. Awesome. Number 2. Yes. Be very careful about using personal information. For example, use a nickname instead of a real name. Keep your location offline, like where you're going to be, your address, your school, right? Your SSA. Don't share your SSN on technology, your social security number. Yes? Your password has to be at least 8 characters. 2 more. Make sure the messages that you're sending are kind, respectful, that they're not going to hurt somebody else's feelings, right? Only tell private things to your mom or dad, or where can you write them? In your diary or journal or in a notebook? Keep your age and name offline. Great. And if you see somebody being hurt by another person, give me 3 things you can do, 3rd graders, if you see someone being hurt by another person.
Tell them to pray.
I'm sorry?
Tell them to pray.
Ask them to pray. Ask them to leave them alone. Maybe give them a nice note and remind them of all the things you really love about them, right? And all the things that are special and unique about them. Thanks so much for all of your attention. I hope you all have a really safe online and offline year. Thank you.
Thank you.